Hey guys, got another product in here for review. It's the Cheerson CX-10W. It's one of these really tiny, ultra tiny nano quads. And the thing that's kind of interesting about this one is it doesn't come with a controller. You use your phone or some other Wi-Fi device like a tablet to control the flight of the quadcopter. I'm going to see how this works. Not really sure how it's going to work, but we'll find out. And it also has a camera and also has video recording as well, so we'll check that out too. So let's open this up and see what we got. Wow, this thing is absolutely minuscule. Let's see what else we got in the box. Not a whole lot. Got a manual that I'm not sure if I'm going to read or not. Probably will need to find out where to get the app for my phone. But how complicated could it be? And we get a USB cable. And 4 extra props. 4 extra props. And this cable here. Not sure if this is charged or not. So this side. Take a closer look at the quadcopter. Really tiny. So it says it's 32. Let me see what are the dimensions on the box here. It says it's 32 millimeters wide. And it's a square, so 32 by 32 and 22 millimeters tall. So that's the camera there. Got the battery underneath there. So 150 milliamp hour 1S LiPo. And an on-off switch right there. I think there's some lights here in the corner, so I guess we'll find out when I turn it on. Now, let's compare this to one of the other quads I've got here. This is a Yashin H8 Mini, and yeah, thing's huge compared to this Cheerson CX-10W. This is crazy how tiny these things are getting. Look at that, just put that right on top. That is ridiculous. Wow. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone here and download the app. We'll get that installed and give this a little test flight. Be right back. Okay, so I've turned on the power to the Cheerson here. See, it's blinking. And after you download the app, you have to find the access point that the quadcopter is broadcasting, and it's this one, the CX-10W 8FFB63. And so I connect to that, and now it says I'm connected. And then this is the app right here. I got this in the Android Google Play Store, and I believe the iTunes Store has the same app as well for Apple devices. And then when you launch the app, you get this screen. Let's see here what happens if I hit play. And oh, great. And you can see the camera's working. Turn this around. Point it to the little action figure there. There's a bit of lag, it seems. So if I Yes, there's definitely some lag here. If I move the quad, slight lag and a slight delay. The picture itself, the image looks really surprisingly sharp for such a tiny camera. Put that down here. The field of view looks really narrow. It seems like. It's hard to tell. See if I can't clear some of this clutter on the screen. So these are the controls itself. I'm kind of wondering how easy this will be to fly. If your thumbs are on the screen itself, let's see if I can try and fly it while looking through the camera. This will be interesting. Oh, there it goes. You can hear it. Whoa. Okay. I may need to. I think the battery might be low. It doesn't look like it's taken off right. So let me charge up the battery, and we'll give this a fly. Be right back. Okay, so I'm going to give it a little fly here, see if I can't hover it in front of the camera. Hang on, guys. Okay, so after fiddling around with this for a little while, I figured out that this manual is actually pretty useful. And for some reason, I was trying to fly this thing, and it would, as soon as I would throttle up, it would just fling off to one side, just totally wild. It would just like take off and then pitch over, and then just fly off the table. And I couldn't figure out what was going on, so I read the manual, and it turns out that what you need to do is you need to press this little button here that looks like a balance beam or a balance, and then that calibrates the accelerometer so that it'll know what level it is. So apparently I didn't do that, and it didn't know what level it was, and it would just fly off the table. So what happens is when you press that button, these red lights here, they'll start flashing, and then once it's done calibrating, it'll turn solid again. So let me press that button, and I'll show you what happens. It starts flashing, flashes, and there, that turns solid, and that is now saying that it's calibrated. So it should fly a lot better. So some of these other buttons here, let me just show you real quick. That exits the program. That takes pictures. That starts the video. Not sure what this one is. Let's see. This one goes into if you want to play your videos or pictures, you go to that button there. This is your rate, so you have 30%, 60%, 100%. It was pretty twitchy, so I'll apply it on 30%. So then, if you hit this button here, it looks like a spinning top. It uses the gyro inside the phone to control the right stick, which is the roll and pitch. So if I press that and activate it, it lights up. As I angle the phone here, you can see that the stick is moving left and right. I actually found that this flying this way was actually a little bit easier, although you can't really control it. You don't have as much control authority, but it doesn't react as quickly, which is good and bad, because when I was flying it with the on-screen stick here, my fingers were getting stuck on the screen. The screen was not very slippery, so it would jerk around and cause the quad to just fly all over the place. And that was mostly because just of me. I think with a little more practice, I might get a little better at that. This button here will turn the controls on and off the screen, so you just see what's on the camera itself. And then turn that back on. And this button here will reverse the controls. So if you, oh actually sorry, it reverses the screen. Sorry about that. So just flip the screen upside down in here, and that flips it back. And then these over here on the right are your trims. Let's see, am I pressing the button? There you go. You can hear it now. So let's see if I can't fly it again. Okay guys, so that concludes this review so far. If you guys want to see some more in-depth coverage of this product, please leave a comment below. I think this is an interesting product overall. Like the fact that you don't have to carry a controller around to fly this, so you can just keep this in your pocket or a small bag, and just use your phone to fly this around. One of the cons was that the flight times were pretty short. Probably I didn't really measure it, but it was, I would say, at 2 minutes at the most. And it probably has to do with the fact that it's broadcasting Wi-Fi, which uses a lot of power, and also has a camera and recording function as well. So those things are going to suck down the power on this thing. I like the camera. It's a narrow field of view, but it's a pretty sharp picture. It might be good for, you know, just like quick little things like here and there, but I wouldn't be able to. I don't think you'd be able to use this for FPV, especially since your thumbs are on the screen and blocking the view of the camera. So this is more or less using the screen to line up your shots, and then just use the phone as a controller and flying this line of sight. I don't think the range is that far for this. Is probably not more. I wouldn't imagine more than say 25 feet. And you would probably lose sight of this pretty quickly since it is only about not even 2 inches across. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this review. If you want to see more products like this, let me know and shoot me a comment down below. And if you have suggestions for other products that you'd like to see on my channel, please do let me know that as well. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.